Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study the next chapter, that is silent messages. When we are speaking, we use a lot amount of body language. So all these type of things are included in this chapter. So let us see what are the body languages or the movements that we are making while we are communicating with others. Body language refers to the conscious and unconscious movements and postures by which attitudes and feelings are communicated. It is a type of non-verbal communication in which physical behavior are opposed to words is used to express or convey information. It is also known as kinesis. So there are like some kind of movements, like when we are speaking something and we see like looking at a person without even speaking and not even a single word, we can look at the person or the face of a person and we can easily understand what is the mood of this person, what is the person is trying to communicate. Okay, so there are our eyes, the movement of our eyes, the lips, the facial expressions, the gestures, the hand that we are using, or the way that we are moving in. All these type of things also communicate. You might have heard saying that action speaks louder than words. It is very true that even if we are saying something, but that what we are saying may not be understood by the person, but the action that we are showing or the movements that we are making is more understanding to the persons, those who are listening or those who see us communicating. Okay, so there are body language is an important part of communication which can constitute around 50% or more of what we are communicating. If you wish to communicate well, then it makes sense to understand how you can use your body to say what you mean. So it's like it is almost 50% or even more than 50% of what we are communicating with others is not through our mouth but through our actions. Okay, so we have to, if you want to communicate a thing properly to somebody, then we have to understand how to make use of our body languages. So that is a very important aspect. Body language comes in clusters of signals and postures depending on the internal emotions and mental states. Recognizing a whole cluster is thus far more reliable than trying to interpret individual elements. So there are we have to understand the different types of body languages. So there are different types of body languages are used for different purposes. Let us see what are they. Like aggressive body language, an expression of a bold, pushy, vigorously energetic attitude. So when you are very angry, how do you behave? That is about the aggressive body language. Assertive body language, an expression of self-confidence and positivity. Attentive body language, an expression of interest, thoughtfulness and consideration. Bored body language, lack of interest, monotony and that one is sure of oneself. Confident body language, it shows assurance and strong belief. Power-packed body language, expression of one's capability. Readiness, expression of preparedness for any action. Submissive body language, ready to yield to give in. So there are different types of body languages are there, different ways, and the different body languages are used for expressing different types of feelings. Okay, so next let us discuss about the elements of body language. What are the different elements or what are the different body languages? The different elements of body languages are described below. First one is called as the facial expressions. Facial expressions are an integral part of emotions. Combination of eyes, eyebrows, lips, nose and cheek movement help to form different moods of an individual. Facial expression show countless emotions like happiness, sadness, depression, aggression, anger, fear, frustration, etc. So looking at the person, if he is very boring or very sad, and when he is very happy or frightened, or different type of emotions can be visible in our face itself. So the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the lips and our cheeks even, okay, or the face and even the movement of our ears, all these type of things can express the different type of feelings that we are having. It doesn't mean that it is not necessary that we have to tell somebody that I am very sad. If a person is looking very sad like that, so it shows that he is very sad. Okay, and if he is very happy, very smiling and showing like that, even if he is not smiling, but the brightness that we can see in the face can understand that a person is very happy. The next important way of or next important body language is eye contact. Eye contact is very important in exchanging ideas, emotions, and information. Eyes reflect different states of mind like happiness, sadness, anger, etc. Eye contact is a powerful tool to get the listener's attention and concentration. Too much eye contact shows feeling of superiority, lack of respect, or a threat to the other person. Too little eye contact shows lack of attention, dishonesty, insincerity, shyness, or low confidence. So eye contact. So when you are looking at a person, we have to look at the eyes of the person and talk. It doesn't mean that you have to stare at the person. And if you say like some person is standing like that and speaking, it shows that either he is lying or he is not interested. Okay, but when some person is looking at your eyes and speaking, not staring at the person, but just looking. Okay, so if I am taking a class in the class, then I have to look at the eyes of every student. If there are 30 students in the class, and if I am looking at only the first row, then people, those who are sitting in the back, may be feeling that I am teaching only to the first row, and it is not going to be. He is not going to consider us, and it is not our matter of studies. Okay, so such kind of a feeling may be created. So we have to have an eye contact with everyone. If I am sitting in the class, I need to look at everybody's eyes. At least it means it is not possible that at a time we can look, but at least once in a while we have to look at different people and look at the eyes of the people and talk. Okay, so when you are speaking to somebody, we have to stand straight and look at the eyes of the person and speak. It shows that we are very bold and we are saying the truthful. We are truthful to the person and we are confident. All these type of things are there. Even if you are going for an interview and if you are not looking at the eyes of the interviewer and speaking, it shows that you are not having confidence. Okay, so only because of that reason you may be rejected. Okay, so this is a very much important thing. And next one is called as a body postures. Body postures refers to how a person sits, stands, or lies down. Body postures may be open or closed. An open posture indicates confidence, while a closed posture suggests lack of confidence. Standing firm and distributing to your body weight evenly help you to maintain proper balance and prevents you from losing balance and falling down. Sitting or standing postures also indicate one's emotions. A person sitting at the back of his chair leans forward with his head nodding during the discussion, reveals that he is open, relaxed, and generally ready to listen. On the contrary, a person who has his legs and arms crossed and snakes his legs implies that he is feeling impatient and mentally detached from the discussion. Moreover, a person standing with the arms akimbo and the feet pointed towards the speaker suggests that he is attentive and interested in the conversation. So the body postures, like how we are standing, like when you are standing, you have to see to it that your backbone is straight, as well as your if your shoulders are there, so the level of shoulders or both your legs should be parallel to your shoulder level. So that is what the body language. And your legs also, see, like when you are studying, if like in this one we full body we cannot see, so that is why if in this class then we can say some people are standing like that. Okay, it shows that they are very proudy. Some people are standing like that, so it shows that they are very much not comfortable. So but you have to be stand straight. Okay, so you might have seen that some people do such kind of things, or even when they are walking, so some are walking like that. Okay, and some are walking like that. Okay, but you have to be steady, and we have to walk. So the backbone should be, when you are sitting and standing or whatever things that you are doing, your backbone should be straight and your body should be straight. Okay, so it should not be like, you should not be like, this is like, if you are being like that, it is a closed position. Okay, and if your hands are open, okay, it doesn't mean that you have to open hand and stand. If you are just freely standing like that, it shows that your open position is there. So like that, there are different positions are there, and it shows different meanings. Then next one is about the gestures. Gestures or movements made with the body parts like hands, arms, fingers, head, legs, etc. Gestures may be voluntary or involuntary. Gestures can be interpreted in several ways. In a discussion, when one stands, sits, or even walks with folded arms, it is normally not a welcoming gesture. It could mean that the person has a closed mind and is mostly likely unwilling to listen to the speaker's viewpoint. So it's like if a person is standing like that, okay. So or it shows that the person is not willing to listen. Okay, so and like you might have seen that, see, like umpire is showing like that, or 4, 6, or different gestures are seen. They are not speaking anything, but they just by showing with their hands itself, all the things are seen. So umpires or referees and so on, they use these type of gestures. Gestures often signify the state of well-being of a person, making them relaxed. Hands indicate confidence or self-assurance, while clenched hands may be interpreted as a sign of stress or anger. If a person is wringing his hands or biting nails, it demonstrates nervousness and anxiety. Gestures with one's fingers also exemplify one's mental state. So like somebody is biting these nails or doing some kind of action, so shows that here their anxiety is there or tension is there in their mind. Some are keeping their hands, some are putting hands always, or some are catching on the nose. So many different actions are shown. So this shows different type of expressions that we are having, or the like our feelings. It also communicates the feelings of that. Besides the above, pulling the earlobe means that one is trying to make decision but remaining, like if somebody is holding ears like that, it shows that they are thinking, trying to make a decision, but he is unable to make the decision. Open palm is a signal of honesty. Like if your hands are open like that, say like if you show hands like that, it shows that person is like sincerity, honesty, all these symbols are there. Brisk rubbing of hands suggests that one is excited about something. So somebody is waiting. See, like if you want to say something is to come, or like when you are matching a cricket match, you will be pressing hands like that. So not very this one, but if you are shaking, rubbing your hands like that, it shows that you are eager to get some ideas, like some result, or like if you are watching a cricket match and the last ball, whether you are going to see win the match or lose the match. So that anxiety is expressed in that. Touching or rubbing the nose shows disbelief, rejection. So like if you are touching on the nose, it shows that rejection, like, okay. Hand on the cheek indicate that one is in thought. So like sometimes you might have seen that somebody is standing like that, so it shows that they are in deep thoughts. And handshakes, the next way of body language is handshakes. Handshakes are regular greeting rituals and commonly done on meeting, greeting, congratulating, or after the completion of an agreement. They usually indicate the level of confidence and emotion of the people. A firm and friendly handshake has long been recommended in the business world as a way to make a good first impression. So see, like whenever we meet a person, we give a shake hand. So and when we are showing like accepting that person, or friendliness and like agreement, all these type of things are shown with the shake hands. Then next one is haptics. Haptics refers to the communication involving touch. Touching carries with itself distinct emotions and also shows the intensity of those emotions on its own. Touch can signal anger, fear, disgust, love, gratitude, and sympathy depending on the length and kind of touch. So you can just like touch on the person, like on the shoulder when you are touching. So you see, like if a person is very much sad, and if you just go and touch of that person, it shows that you are being, see, like I am also with you, I am there to help you. Okay, or such kind of feeling is given. Or different type of feelings can be expressed. If you are pushing somebody, when you are very angry, you push that person. It shows that small, means it is not very powerful touch, but touch is there, but it shows that you are very much angry, or you are like putting some books and all on the books like that, dropping there, or such kind of emotions are there, things that shows that you are very much angry and you are not. Or when you are lovingly you touching that person with a soft hand, all these things are expression of love, or you kindness. All these can be shown like that. Then head movements. Head movements facilitate both listening and talking. They support oral communication. If a person's head is up, it denotes positive and neutral state. Head is down, head reveals negative and suspicious state of mind. A completely lowered head shows signs of depression. Tilting the head and nodding indicates active listening. Shaking the head denotes no, while nodding conveys yes. So sometimes we shake head like that, yes, no, or different type of shaking heads also. Or your position, like when you are attending a class, if you are looking at the person, it shows that you are interested. If you are looking like that or looking down, and if you are very much looking down, then it shows that you are so much in depression. Okay. Then next one is spatial relationships. Proxemics or a spatial relationship refers to the measurable distance between people as they interact with each other. The researchers have revealed that the signals that we send to or receive by others through body language are reactions to others' invasions of our personal territories. The approximate distance as regards to the four distance zones are given as under. So there are like the distance between you and me while we are talking. See, like somebody is very not interested to very come close, they will be just standing very far and talking. Some are coming very close and speak. Okay, so it depends on that. Then there are four categories of distancing are there. First one, intimate distance. The distance for embracing, touching, whispering, etc. should be between 6 to 18 inches. So you are very much close to the person. Okay, so if you are very friendly with the person, you are very confident, like if you are like friends, classmates and so on are there, so you can be very close and speaking very, so less than 6 to 18 inches, so that is the distance. So in such a way, if you are there, it shows that you are very much close to that person. Intimate distance. Then next one is a personal distance. For interactions among good friends or family members, the distance should be between 1.5 feet to 4 feet. So like a distance between, like if the distance is somewhat this much, okay, so here like both the persons are there, or 1.5 feet to some more this much width is there, distance is there. So it shows that you are a little more closer personally, like your own friends or family members and so on. So you when you talk with your family members or friends, you will be keeping up that distance. The next one is social distance. For interaction among acquaintances, the distance should be between 4 to 8 feet. So when you are having a little more like a social society, if in your family or like your neighbors may be there or your relations will be there, so then we will keep a 4 to 8 feet distance will be there. Okay. Then public distance. For public speaking, the distance should be at least 12 to 15 feet. However, the maximum limit may be given even to 50 to 100 meters. So like if you are public speaking, like if you are giving a speech, so then like you will be standing mostly on the stage and the people will be standing somewhat near, or a distance of around 12 to 15 feet is the minimum, and around 50 to 100 meter is the maximum distance that we can have if you are normally speaking. If you are like a big audience and all is there, and like a microphone and speakers, all these systems and all are there, so a little more distance, and vast audience, depending on the capacity of the person, that distance can be increased, but normally speaking, like some 100-meter distance is quite okay. Breathing and pattern of breathing are indicative of a person's mood and state of mind. The relationship between body language and breathing becomes more important in context of a business relationship. Generally, deep breathing, which utilizes the diaphragm and abdomen, is interpreted as conveying a relaxed and confident state of mind. On the contrary, shallow and rapid breathing are often interpreted as conveying a more nervous and anxious state of mind. So your breathing also like that, if you are a little long breath, if you are taking, it shows that you are relaxed, there is no any kind of issues, like you are confident, relaxed and all. And like that, if you are very fast, if you are breathing, it shows that you are very much frustrated or very much like anxious, or you are in tension like. Okay. Then there are that significance of body language. A good knowledge of body language helps in creating a pleasant situation for discussion, handling the matters effectively, improving relationship with others, seeking cooperation from others, attracting others and gaining the confidence, persuading others to consider your viewpoint. So these are some of the importance or the significance of the body language. and what should you do, what you have to do and what you have to not to do. While communicating with people, you should have a smiling face that shows that you are welcoming, relaxed and interested. So you should show a smiling face. Keep your palm up, thus indicating openness and friendliness. So your palm should be, don't keep your hand like that. So it should be open. So it shows that you are very much free, open. Often use the thumbs up gesture to show positivity. Like thumbs up symbol can be used for showing your positivity. Rub your palm to show positive expressions. Like rubbing your palm shows that positive expression. Lean forward a bit to show interest. Sometimes when you are somebody is speaking something, so you little lean forward so that you are listening the things nicely. And what should you never do? So there are some kind of gestures which you should not do. Keep your arm closed on chest like this, keeping like that. So that is not a good habit. Display sluggish posture. Keep hands in pocket. Nail biting. Avoid looking directly while interacting with somebody. Enter others' personal space. Give an artificial or a fake smile. Rest your hands behind your head or hips. So these type of movements are not appreciated. So there are like some people are there when they are speaking, they keep hands like that or keep hands like this or like this. So these type of gestures are not welcomed when you are speaking. So, and a fake smile like this, if you simply make a funny smile like, then it may not be interesting to the person who is listening. So okay, so these are the different. So we have studied about what are the things that we have to do and what are the things that we should not do. Or also we studied about what is body language and what are the benefits of that, what are the different body languages. All these things we have studied. So these things you can make use of in your life too. Okay, thank you so much.